Hi, this is Malaika Arora, and we're shooting for GlobalSpa Magazine, and we're shooting the beauty of nature right here in beautiful Germany. Well, it's been wonderful. It's been cold. It's been. I didn't think initially when I was told that it's going to be cold, I was a little worried, but because I'm not somebody who's very comfortable with the cold. But now that I'm here, I think I've seen. I've really experienced Germany in its most beautiful winter time, and it's been stunning. It's been cold. It's been cozy. It's been nice and shooting out in nature, shooting in outdoors has been absolutely wonderful. It was very nice, very comfortable. Always a pleasure flying Lufthansa. Wonderful staff. I mean, the entire on board, everybody was wonderful. The food's lovely. The route is very good. Actually, it's a very convenient flight from Mumbai to Munich, so it was perfect. I love the feeling of being that instant calm that you feel, the instant way of connecting with nature. You've kind of you breathe easy, you think better. There's a certain amount of clarity. Being the freedom and the ability to be to take nice long walks and just breathe in fresh air. I think that's just perfect. I think every little corner I felt like I was ready to roll out my mat and do a few of my asanas anywhere, right? Whether it was by the lake or whether it was in the gardens, or just in a little cozy little corner in my room, on the balcony, so just about everywhere. I think that's one of the luxuries that one has when you travel to places like this. I think just being outdoors, being one with nature, being able to appreciate everything that's outdoors, whether it's the greenery or whether it is just the quiet. I think that's something I really miss, just shutting everything out and not too much of noise, and just being able to enjoy a little bit of quiet. I think that's just such a luxury. And I think being able to just breathe, I think that's such a wonderful feeling. I think, like I said, just being over here gives me a sense of clarity. I was able to just think better, do so much more. So yeah, I just felt good. Like I said, I think I just felt so much better being around. I felt healthier, just being one with nature. I think whether it means sitting and my thoughts, what I want to do, what's next, all those little things. Maybe sometimes I feel a little cluttered, when you sometimes back home there's just so much happening, or just sometimes I just feel there's just so much of pollution to breathe or think right. And over here you just kind of unwind. Sometimes I don't even feel like looking at my phone, or I just didn't feel like looking at my phone, because it just felt wonderful to be able to appreciate things around you, like a walk in the garden or a walk by the lake. I think these are little things that I was just able to appreciate. Well, I would definitely go to Germany. I would definitely like to come back. I would definitely like to come back here to Constance. I think it's such a quaint, beautiful space, beautiful little city, and I think it's tucked away. So there's a certain amount of not too many people. Even getting over here, being able to drive, then take a ferry and come across, it just felt magical, if you ask me. Well, yes, firstly, it's been a while, and I always look forward to our shoots. It's always been, wonderful. I always say that shooting with the GlobalSpa team has always been something I look forward to, purely because A, the destinations you'll choose, B, the entire team making me feel absolutely, at home and comfortable. So I think these are things that really matter. And yes, since the last time we showed, lots has happened, transpired in my life. So loads of, ups and downs. But I think that's what life is all about. And I think the year has taught me so much. I think it's just made me a better and a stronger person. I think my book, which is called "It's Easy to Be Healthy," it's a guide to living a healthy and a healthy life. But it's not preachy. It's easy. It's something that you can do. These are actually in a nutshell, if I have to put it, it's little ways that I have figured out in my life how to be, and things that have worked for me over a period of time. Trial and error. I've kind of figured, okay, these are things that I should do, what I should eat, how much I should work out, not work out, what days that I'm not feeling so good, if I'm feeling sluggish, if I'm, PMS, loads of things, I think, which I've kind of discovered along the way. And I felt that it was time that I needed to put it down and actually talk about it, because I'm often asked a lot of questions, about what I eat, or little things, as in things like what kind of makeup that I use, or how much do I travel, or when do I sleep, or what's the first thing that I consume. So I think these are little things that people keep asking me. So I just thought the best way, and strangely, believe it or not, for a couple of years, actually, I remember I've always taken down notes, little things of things that I've liked, of seen, and I've kept, I kept putting it down and kind of, collating it and putting it together. And so I just thought the best way is to actually write a book which was easy to refer, easy to read, enjoyable, not preachy, and like it says, it's easy to be healthy. So you don't have to feel that being healthy is, you feel pressured by it. There are ways to actually do it at home, in the comfort of your home, and very, very easy. It's a wonderful experience. It's been fantastic working with Arhan. I think I feel blessed to be able to work with my kid, because one, of course, age difference. I mean, there's so much, and thought process and all of that. So you always wonder, is it going to be a comfortable space working with your child, because they are on a different plane, they're on a different tangent sometimes, kids that age. But I think we've really found a fantastic balance. We have a really good understanding, loads of things that we discuss in terms of how to better the business, better the restaurant, what to open next, menus, logos, little things that one needs to look into. And he has such a wonderful view, such a clear, actually, thought process. So it kind of feels nice to collaborate with him. I mean, I think he thinks from a younger generation point of view, I think from my generation. So I think, but when we come together, we kind of have some very interesting thoughts. Thankfully, none of those thoughts clash. We always kind of agree on a lot of things. We kind of come up with very interesting ways of looking at things. So it's been a really wonderful journey. I don't think we've learned too much from this generation of kids. I hate to admit that. If anything, I think we have a lot more to have. But having said that, I think the new generation has their own way of living and their own way of functioning, probably. And they have a great way of thinking, actually. They're very, if there's anything I feel, they are very aware, they're very knowledgeable about a lot of things around them, because they're exposed to so much. Maybe at our age or our generation, we were not exposed so much to a lot of that is there nowadays. So the kids, like, they know whether it is technology, or whether it is little things which I'm like, I don't even understand sometimes. So maybe those are things that I go to him. Like, if I have to ask him, I'm like, how am I supposed to reprogram my phone, or, some app of mine is not working, or what the hell is AI, So these are questions that I probably would ask him, because I think they are a lot more equipped with these answers. But I think in general, in terms of life, or discipline, or work ethics, I think these are things that I think our generation is way better at kind of installing or inculcating in kids from this generation. So I think those are the few changes or differences. Well, we all have our fears, of course. I'm no different. We're human, and I think the most common fear, or something for me, would be losing my near and dear ones. I think that's something which is always of your near and dear ones, if they are in any kind of discomfort or anything, or trouble or whatever. So these are the fears that one always has. And as a parent, you'll always be worried about your kids. I think that goes without saying. I mean, they'll grow up, they're going to move on with their lives, they'll get married, have kids, move, all of that. But as a parent, you'll always worry about them. And I think that's never going to change. I think if you ask this question to any parent, they'll say just the same thing. I think in terms of, I started intermittent fasting, which I've spoken about pretty often, and I think I discovered intermittent fasting, and I think it really made a huge difference to me, to just understanding my body better, understanding gut issues, things that I should eat, shouldn't eat, just kind of regulating all of that. Even coming to places like these, which have medical science, sort of behind it. I think I've discovered coming to places like this, and it really has changed my approach towards food, wellness, just living life. I think it really has, that my entire approach has changed. My idea of beauty, I would say beauty is sleep. Just get a good night's sleep. That's something that's so important. Yeah, I think that's something that I mean, you could talk at length about a whole lot of things, no point spending shitloads of money and on products or different kinds of treatments and things like that. I think keeping it simple, just understanding basic things that your body needs, gut issues. I think these are certain things that you need to connect with your body and to understand, to just kind of have a better longevity of life. So I think these are things that, and in terms of beauty secrets, I think eating right, sleep. I always say sleep is something which is so underrated. I don't think people give it enough importance. You always say, you don't need it. But let me tell you, the way good night's sleep or the right amount of sleep, and it doesn't have to be 10 hours of sleep. Sometimes 5 hours of sleep is good. Is if your body needs that, it's good enough. But it's actually so good in terms of just regenerating, things in your body. So I think just sleep well. Love, I think it's such a beautiful feeling. It's a necessity. For me, I think I'm all about love. That's me. Definitely expanding in the F&B space. I think I'm really enjoying being in the F&B space. What we've created with the Scarlet House has been such an amazing journey, challenging but amazing. So we definitely want to expand over there. I want to open a few more restaurants, which I'm very, very serious about doing. So yes, those are things that are all in the pipeline. I think that's very, very essential for creating something good, is if you have a good team that really speaks volumes. Then I think the content that Global Spa puts together is always very relatable, readable, approachable. That's very good. And without a doubt, all the destinations that you take